My name is Maher Yamout, and I'm a senior security researcher with the Global Research and Analysis team. We're also known as the GREAT team. What we do is we analyze and expose advanced persistent threats and analyze cyber risks and cyber threats for our clients to give them how they can anticipate and how they can defend against cyber threats.
Okay, so
With a focus obviously on the Middle East, Turkey and Africa.
great. Now that I think among all these places, I didn't see anyone talk about APTs until now.
APTs.
Yeah, so it's really exceptional that you are here.
Thank you.
Now, can you tell me, like right now, the current state of the world, right? There is some warfare going on as we speak. How has that evolved over the last couple of years? Ever since I think one of the first ever cyber warfare weapon was Stuxnet. Since then, how did it change?
Oh, it increased significantly, and we can see that in different angles. Like cyber warfare is here to continue because everyone is getting interconnected nowadays. Everyone is relying more on computer systems, have more data on their system, and so on. And those integration of the systems make it very attractive for cyber threat actors, whatever they are, cyber criminals, state-sponsored, and so on. And because an extension of this is the critical infrastructure, like manufacturing, like all this oil and gas and nuclear and so on, they are also integrated and brought into the corporate environments, so that it makes it also extra attractive for state-sponsored and for threat actors. Because now they can not only steal data, not only gain financial outcome from this, but they can also make an impact that matters to them.
Got it. So, from an awareness standpoint, do you think companies or countries are taking APTs seriously?
I think they may be at some point not taking them too seriously because they will say they will keep coming back. Right? But at the end of the day, you can make it harder for them. You can deploy, multiple security controls, make the defense in depth, different layers. Because at the end of the day, you want to annoy the attackers so they can get out and never come back again. You want to make it expensive to them, harder to them. But people tend to forget about these kinds of things. Like, why should I put a firewall in the first place? Well, because your data is at risk.
Right.
And it affects your business, it affects your reputation, and so on and so forth. So I don't think like there's a clear picture of what is at risk here. But I at some point, with the security awareness, with the security trainings, people will get to know about these kind of things.
Okay. Now you did mention a little bit about attack on critical infrastructure, be it the recent attack on the oil pipeline or the electricity, things like that. Even now, do you think governments are taking that, especially things around critical infrastructure more seriously than ever?
I think they are, and we can see the indicators of this in the detections. So, despite we have global detections in corporate environments, but we can see lesser detections and lesser preventions in, for example, in the critical infrastructure. And also you can see another indicator that governments are spending more on critical infrastructure protection and cybersecurity overall. Here in the UAE, I think they're spending in the millions. They allocate billions for the coming 5 years.
Right.
So that's also an indicator that there is action being in place, and the investment is there. It's just a matter of time until you see it materialize.
Okay. I think probably one of the last questions is, how has it? What are the newer trends that you're seeing, or is it still the old ones rehashed into new ones, and then that is being more active?
So it depends on how you look at things. But the first thing is, as you rightfully mentioned, old things get rehashed into new things, and that's because technology is evolving. So whatever used to work in the past doesn't work now. So they find new solutions or new techniques, or they adapt the new techniques for new types of attacks. So, for example, USB storage wasn't a thing in the old days. They used to get inside the company through email, maybe. But since the development of USB drives, now it makes it attractive for hackers because now they can put some sensitive documents to lure someone to open the document and so on. So they are adapting old techniques and old things to new, just so they can walk in hand with the new technology, and they adapt themselves to compromise what's really old. They need, at the end of the day, they need data, right? They need sensitive information. But also at the same time, we see new technologies emerge, like in IoTs, like autonomous systems, like I don't know, the metaverse. All these kind of things brings new risks that weren't there before.
Okay.
So now they need to think about new ways or new methods to gain from these new platforms, whether it be financial or data sensitive data and so on.
So another thing I think we always mention, capabilities of possibly finding a needle in a huge haystack. Now the thing is, from that level of advancements, how is the MENA region? So now that you are on the scene, and how are the mitigation strategies and adoption and protection tools that are basically active in this space? How prepared is the MENA region?
So, I mean, the problem with technology is you cannot be 100% prepared, right?
True.
You cannot be 100%
Yeah.
secure. But you can see again the indications that there is investments, there is a will, like cyber education and capacity building in cybersecurity. It's there. The region, the Middle East region, among them like UAE, Turkey, and Saudi, they were among the first to deploy capture the flags among at the national level. Take the best of the best from universities and educate them. Spend more on such fields and education, but also spend more on security controls. Spend more on innovation in this field. So you can see that the region is doing its best to go further in protection. At the end of the day, they are also attractive because of the region's wealth. The money is here. Technology is here, so it makes it attractive for threat actors, whether it be cyber criminals for financial gain or state sponsors, to know what's happening in here.